Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to another episode of Kevin Plays LOTRO. Today we are starting the new update, Update 38, the Corsairs of Umbar. We start here at Gondor in Minas Tirith Midsummer, and let's get to it. If you happen to like the video, feel free to hit that like, subscribe, bell notification. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Alright, let's get to questing.
The king and queen will have reached Imloth Melwi by now.
Alright, chapter 2.1 of the Song of... What's it called? What's this questline called? This questline is called... Shoot, I forgot what it's called. What's called of Wind and something. Okay, anyway, sorry. Chapter 2.1, Elf Queen of Gondor. Gondor is wide, and the king and queen will not travel swiftly. They will have reached Imloth Meliu by now. Let me speed you upon your way so you could aid them with utmost haste. Okay, we'll talk to King Alesser in Imloth Meliu guardhouse. Okay, let's do it. We're just porting right there. Alright.
I too am concerned about the kindred of the coins.
But whatever power now controls Umbar is beyond the bay. We must first see to the well-being of our people while we have the time to do so. Already we have come to some of the deepest wounds inflicted by the War of the Ring. The Lady Vanilos dwells here in sorrow. She is the widow of my fighting companion Forlong, who perished on the Pelennor. Her grief is twofold, for she also survives another, her brother Denethor, victim of Sauron's manipulations. Yes. And, okay. Arwen has taken one of the healers who accompanies us, and the two of them have gone to speak with the Lady Vanilos. Will you attend them and learn if my queen's administrations have eased her sorrow? The Hall of Lady Vanilos is to the east. Okay. And then, of course, Denethor was the steward of Gondor, of course, before he perished. And that was in the Return of the King book and movie. Alright, so let's enter the Hall of Lady Vanilos and Imloth Meliu, King's Gondor. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, so we're in the guardhouse. Alright. Okay. Oh. Oh, let's change that to something. It's not on the map. Alright, where do you say it was? It's to the east of the Tower Guardhouse. So east is this way. Aragorn said west, but okay. Watch me get lost. Is this right? I guess it would make sense that she would, you know, I don't think her house would be next to the guardhouse. I don't know, maybe. This is water fountain. Alright, let's see where we're at. Tower guardhouse. Gotta go east. That's not it. That's nothing. So let's go this way, I guess. I guess we go this way. Alrighty. What horse should we ride? What's this one? Oh, that's the king. No, we don't want Boots the king's pony. We should do something a little bit elegant. Kind of like that. Okay. Let's see if we can find. Oh, there's a... No, that's just a tower. Okay. Well, let's go this way, east. Let's go east. What's this way? Shops. Well, that's disappointing. There's no quest ring or nothing. I'm gonna get lost. Okay. Lord, alright. I'm going north. I don't think that's it. Alright. Going south. Oh, that's the exit. Here's the stable master. Alright. See what this way is. Okay, there it is, right there. There it is. Yay! Alright. The healer Eorith is deep in discussion with Lady Minlos and Queen Arwen. Okay.
I was just telling the Lady Minlos that all clouds will surely pass, even in times of grief.
Okay. Okay, even in times of grief there will be a new dawning and the sun will shine out in the morn, such as you would never expect in the nighttime when all seemed darkness. It is true that these have been sorrowful days and many tears have been shed, but it is like I always say, there's a remedy for it. You just have to find the right one. And I learned a great deal about healing remedies when I was just a child in Imloth Milieu. Yes, I grew up here, among all these flowers. Did I ever tell you that? It is true. Why, when I was just a girl, I never expected to see much further than down the hill or past that curve in the road. And wouldn't you know that I went on to dwell in Minas Tirith, and in the houses of healing, and there would be a great many ailments that would take more than medicine, but also a soothing word or three. It is like I always say. Okay, let me grab some water, everybody. I'm a little parched. All right.
The Queen and her healer, Eorith, mean well, but they can provide no healing for me.
Mine is no ordinary grief. This is not the sorrow of a woman whose husband marched to war and perished there, or that of a woman whose brother ruled a city and fell when it burned. The eyes of the Lady Minlos shine with tears, but sadness alone does not line her face. Her expression is haunted too by guilt. Would that I had no part in this. Then might I grieve as does the rest of Gondor. But I have done as they did not, for I dreamed of what would transpire, and I did nothing to prevent it. It is as if I put the axe in the hand of he who slew my forelong, or cast the torch that set aflame the city walls behind which my brother Denethor perished. It is as if I, Vanellos, did these things by failing to prevent them.
Not all dreams have the meaning you give to them, Vanellos.
But my people know well that some there are to whom the valor grant the gift of foresight. Gift, I say, but if so, it must be an unwelcome one. Vanellos nods unhappily, and Arwen briefly takes her hand. None disbelieve you, sweet woman. Your dreams came to pass in the way you foresaw, and great is the pain you to grieve, especially when the grieving must begin before the loss is suffered. But to think you might have prevented what the valor showed to you, can you really believe it might be so? Does the Lady Imlof, Mialu, stand among the ranks of such as they? The expression of guilt on Vanellos' face disappears, replaced with shock. Arwen continues, Of course not, my dear. Let me help you ease this burden. Floricida, take this bowl and fill it with water from one of the fountains outside the hall. Then add it to some of the water that falls from the heights in the northwestern reaches of Imlof Mialu. This will help to soothe the mind of Lady Vanellos. Okay. Let's go. Alrighty. Northwest, okay. Let's try it this way. There is a waterfall. Where am I at? Here. Yeah, I think I gotta go back here anyway, or there. I don't know. I think I'm going the wrong way.
Ihido ininhi.
Thank you.
Ataitho hein.
Thank you, Florisita. Arwen accepts the ceramic bowl from you, taking care not to spill any of the liquid within. She passes her head over the water and speaks quietly. Yep, and just what she said. Okay, she says and hands the bowl to Lady Vianalos. She indicates the Lady of Arnach should take a sip of the cool waters. When Vianalos has done so, Arwen smiles. My friend Irlith would tell you that no remedy acts as quickly as we might wish, but I hope you will find the comfort you deserve. Grieve for your husband Forlong and for your brother Denethor, but think not to carry the blame of what befell them. In that you are blameless, and the fault lies within Sauron who wove it. Yes, that is correct. Or with the Valar who thought such dreams might be of use to you. Okay.
Oh, is this elf magic, my queen?
The water is cool and refreshing, and even as it passed my lips, I confessed I felt my burdens lift. I cannot thank you enough for your kind words and for this remedy. I will grieve for my family and keenly, but you are right. If the dreams of Vanilos were sent by the powers, none would think her able to turn aside from them or prevent the horrors so revealed. That would be arrogance unbefitting the Lady of Lossarnoch, or indeed any woman of Gondor. Thank you for aiding Queen Arwen with this ritual of elf magic, Florisita. I appreciate what you have done and will not forget it. Alright, talk to King Alessar and the Tower Guard. Okay, we shall do that. I wonder what Queen Arwen has to say.
I am pleased we were able to help.
Yeah.
How delightful to have been of service.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's return to the king. No, wrong way.
Arwen was able to provide some comfort to the Lady Vonulos.
I am
I'm
pleased,
to hear it.
but it is no surprise to me. She has always had a rare talent for putting folk at ease, which is only one of the reasons for which I am glad she accompanies me on this tour of the kingdom. She left me little choice, of course, but it will do Gondor much good to see its queen. Alright, let's see. Let me see. That looks good. Wow, it's like double the might. Agility and will. Yep, I will take that one.
Lady
And
Vonnelos is
swap
not
it.
the only resident of
There we
Arnach
go.
who grieves the loss of Forlong.
Alright. Okay. He was a most popular figure and treated all the folk of the lands within his governance as if they were his own children. Sometimes he treated me in this way despite the difference in our ages. Good old Farlong, they used to cheer. We fought together on more than one battlefield, Florisita, and he was always a true friend and big-hearted. Aye, and his frame grew to match. Good old Farlong, alas for war. The people of Lothernach will need to provide for themselves until another lord is raised to the station, and I doubt not they will, but it will take time to replace such a hole as Forlong leaves. Let us travel south to Arnach and see what the people need. Okay? Alright. Let's go to Arnach, I guess. And then we should have, there should be side quests as well as we go there. So we shall see. Do this one. Okay, let's see how far... Oh, Arnach is just south of here. Let's just take the, let's just take the long way. We'll just ride down there. I don't want to see if we... I don't want to miss any side quests. The folk of Arnach stare at King Alisar and his traveling companions. Make welcome the King of Gondor, okay? Okay. Oh, there he is right there. Okay, so... Talk to the residents, huh?
That is the king? What's he doing here in Arnach?
I don't think he's a very good king if he doesn't know what he's supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be picking berries and hunting deer to fill the storehouses. Now that the men have come back from the war, he's not going to do that, surely. Well, he might if you guys need help.
That is King Alisar! Oh, I would know him anywhere.
My family attended the royal wedding, stranger, while we were among the crowd, but even at so great a distance, I could tell the king and his elf bride would be so happy in each other's arms, and would rule Gondor fairly and well. But I did not expect either of them to come to Arnach. He's going to get mud all over his fine clothes. Oh dear, I am so ashamed.
Is that the king?
What is he doing here?
Have we done something wrong, stranger? What could bring one such as he to our little village? Is he here to punish us? Have we not suffered enough? Oh, if only Lord Furlong had returned from the fighting, he would speak to the king and tell him we have done all we should.
What do the folk of Arnach need us to do?
You tell Elisir that some of the folk believe he is here to punish them, as kings and stewards rarely came to their village before, but that others plan to pick berries and hunt for game to fill the village storehouse. I am not going to punish them. They and their lord did more than could be expected of anyone during these past few months. We will help them with their task, my friend, and when we move on, we will leave their storehouse filled. Is that clear enough? Alright, let's pick the berries. Alright. Alright. I think this is going further into the town. Oopsie. Alright. Really? Ooh, Scarn. I gotta click on my little thingy here. Ooh. A brute. Change that to white. There we go. Alright, so where's the berries? I don't see berries. Let's go this way. Okay. No, that's a stinging bee. It says it should be here. I've been having problems with this. Weird. That's just weird. Oh, berry right here. Okay, wait. Berry bush. Yay, we found one. Alright. Yay! Wow, near the edge there. Here we go. Near the edge of that circle. Yeah, just so basically around here. Yeah, and Eladin's here.
This was my berry bush. No, it's fine.
The bounty of all these bushes will end up in the Arnach storehouse. Mind not that I picked the finest berries from this bush before you arrived. While I chose to pick these berries, my sibling is more of a hunter, and brought down a deer not far from here. Perhaps you could start preparing the meat to bring back to Arnach. The deer should be just to the southeast of here. Alright. Uh-oh. Someone's chasing me. Let's see if we can find this deer. I don't like the look of these Arnachs. Alright. Woohoo! Oh no, I've been poisoned. Alright, everyone dead? Okay, so I guess the deer is here. This way. There it is. Alright, and there's Queen Arwen, the hunter who brought down this deer, steps out from behind a rock. Well, it's the queen. I guess we should bow to her. Yes.
I borrowed this bow from my brother Elor here. Will you return it to him?
I may be queen, but I think it is important for the folk of Gondor to see I work to provide for them as does my husband. Will you return this bow and quiver to him while I finish preparing this meat? It has been some time since I had such a task, but I do know how it is done. Elor will be somewhere within Arnach, working alongside my husband. Alright. Ready? Alright, you stinging bee. Starting to annoy me. There we go. Oh, and there's Gimli right there.
Ah, I see my sister has finished with the bow and quiver I lent to her.
I hope she was not too disappointed not to bring down any prey. You tell Elor that Arwen is even now preparing the meat from her fruitful hunt, and he laughs. Even after so many years, she has the skill for it. I had thought residing in Umladris these past years might have driven how it is done from her memory, but I suppose it is not so. She need not prove it to me. though perhaps it is the folk of Gondor she thinks need convincing. Anyway, thank you for the return of my bow and quiver.
Thanks to our efforts, the folk of Arnach will be well provided for in the weeks to come.
I hope this will be a comfort to them and to the memory of Forlong. Will you speak with Baranor and learn if there is aught else he can do before departing? Perhaps he will have news of villages in Upper Lebanon that can guide our course.
We do appreciate the work you all have done for us. Of course we do.
It is just that, well, the folk of Arnach are a little uncomfortable with their king doing such labor. It is not unwelcome. They are just unused to such things. They have taken hard the death of Forlong. If you encountered him in a tavern, he might buy ales for everyone in the place and spin tales you couldn't help but believe, no matter how incredible they seem. But he was one of us. Good old Forlong. This king and his elf queen, they seem well intentioned, but it will take time for the people to warm to them. You understand? The king wishes to know of news from Upper Lebanon. I have been in contact with Captain Indagir of Tumladen, and he says now the war is over. The refuge is emptying, but slowly. Other than that, I have heard little. Okay.
Aye, Baranor surely speaks truth.
Tumladen must be emptying of refugees now that the War of the Ring has ended and the people of Gondor return to their homes. I would like to hear how that proceeds, but perhaps we need not bring the company there in its entirety.
I will go with the rest of the traveling party to Indagir.
But
Did you journey first to Tumladen?
And speak with Captain Tumladen. If he has need of you, do what you can to assist him in my name. When he can assure you that the situation at the refuge is well in hand, then I will see you again at Indagir. I have much to discuss with Surgon, as you know, and I would prefer to speak with him sooner instead of later. Okay. Alrighty. Let's head over there. See where Tumladen is. Oh, Tumladen right here. That's the one north. And Indagir is here behind my picture there. But yeah. Okay, so we need to go there. No problem. And we'll take the long way. We'll see if there's anything else going on over, on the way there. Let's see here. Let me grab some water. I'm in the mood to just kind of travel, Let me see. I think we have to go this way. Yeah, I'm just in the mood to kind of take the long way there, Like they would in the actual story, instead of just porting. Yeah. Take the road. And we're going the wrong way. I'll go this way. Yeah, we should be able to go through. So let's go through. Here we go, maybe that way. Cool. Minlos. Okay, see, here's a side quest. What are these things? Title awarded. What's that? Traveler of Upper Lebanon renewed. Don't need that. What's this? Deed completed. Western Gondor. I don't know what deed I completed. Okay. Gonna hold off on those.
Stay a moment.
Well, if it isn't Floricita, the defender waves his hand frantically at you. Don't worry, you wouldn't remember me, but I remember you. You helped Othor with the Herodrim back when he was defending the Minlos beacon. Now I am here and you arrived at just the right moment. As the rain deals with restoration efforts, more and more insurgent Corsairs keep appearing. We've been notified of a camp nearby off the road to the west. Could you possibly help us with these brigands? Sure. And then we have enhancement runes. Okay. Marks a renewal, a barter item. Okay. Alright. Oh, you know what? I forgot to look at defeat Saduk, huh? We'll defeat Saduk. I forgot to look at my legendary item here. So, oh yeah, I could experience this up to 490 and maximum levels 150. Okay. I think most of these are maximum level 150. I think I replaced most of them. Okay. And yeah, some of this is 150, yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see if I earn more during questing here. We shall see. Okay. So I guess the camp is over this way. You know what? Let's ride my horse of death. The red painted skeleton horse. Yeah, look at that. I got that from a loot box years ago, maybe like right after I first started playing this game. And like 11, 12 years ago. And I was very fortunate because now it's like a green painted skeleton horse you could get. But I like the red one. The red one looks more menacing. And then we have Skarn over here. Okay. There's a Corsair. Right there. Oh, direct hit. Take that. You didn't hurt me at all. Get him. Okay. Ah, there it is. Oh, that's Sudoku. Come on, come on! Oh, I need a heal, I need a heal, and I don't know where my healing potions are at. There we go. Here's one. Alright. That's it. Alright. Talk to the defender. Get out of there in a hurry. Alright, let's do this again. Yay, alright. Let's go. Jeez. I hope I didn't miss anything back there. There might have been a, didn't see a treasure chest, but I was too busy defending myself and getting out of there. Oh well. Let's see. I knew you would not fail us, Florisita. As expected of a person of your skill, the Minlos defender stands firm before you. I shall not let any of those brigands plant roots here again. Your help is invaluable in keeping the road safe. Farewell.
Would you do something for me?
Florisita, I have an additional request, if you would be so kind. While we secured the road to Tumladen, I also have received word that trouble is afoot. The defender looks westward. Please follow the road to the west to Tumladen and speak to Kudor. He will surely fill you in on what is happening. Okay? Good. Alright, we shall do that. A den of intent. It should be, yeah, right in Tumladen, right here. Alright, no problem. And this is the beacon, right? This is the little beacon here. Yeah, this is the beacon where they light the fires. If there's any trouble, they need aid. Those wacky Corsairs. Oh, okay. Still need to follow the road. Seriously, a bear in the middle of the road? Oh, there's a abandoned wagon. The wagon is abandoned with evidence of recent use. Inside the wagon are scattered files of a green ichor that look eerily similar to you. Beside the wagon is a spilled file. There could have been a struggle here. Alright, search the right wagon. The scattered files have left a trail. Well, we shall follow the trail. Okay. If we can find it. There we go. But there's, oh, Skarn's up there. Okay, never mind. Alright. Okay, I was expecting more of those files spills, but we'll go back to that last one. Oh, follow the trail into Tumladen. Okay. Let's head to Tumladen, alright. There's another one. There he is.
What can I do for you?
The wagon driver rubs his eyes and tries to focus on you. My wagon? The driver nods his head. Some fellow requested a ride all the way to Linear. I was happy to oblige, but I noticed the files he was carrying with him had a very pungent and off-putting odor. I questioned him about it and he got defensive and hit me. Tried to steal the wagon. One of the patrols noticed and gave chase, so he grabbed what he could of his quarry and ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm sorry. Indagir once again seems to have escaped. Indagir? I don't remember Indagir. Oh, Kindred. But the renewal of Gondor, okay. That's the ally. Okay, cool. I'm Kindred now. Or that's a new... I'm not Kindred, I am, Okay, I completed ally, I'm Kindred, but, you know, never mind. Alright. Let me see. We don't need that. Oh, let's see. I'll take some of that. I don't think I need that. Yeah. Okay, we'll see how much I collect. Okay, as I quest. Alright, talk to the captain. Did I click on the horsey? Oh, I already did. Okay. You're good. Yeah, that's right. I did come here last time. Made sure I clicked all the horsies. Oopsie. Let me see. Grab my horse. Oh, that's a dragon one. I'm not dressed as a dragon. There we go. There's Kudor. Man. Alright, just stand right on top of poor Kudor, why don't ya? Okay.
How can I be of service?
Ah, you must be Florisita. I was notified of your imminent arrival. I won't waste your time. To the north of Tumladen there is a cave known as Grafaleg. It is a well-known bear den in these parts. Most of the townsfolk keep away from it. Our scouts chased a party of orcs to the cave, giving us the most unexpected of outcomes. The orcs have begun to use and corrupt the bears for their own nefarious purposes. We cannot allow this to continue in such close proximity to Tumladen. Go to Grafaleg and defeat the orc captain Zargraz and the Grafaleg matrons. If this unlikely alliance is to grow, it will only mean the worst of trouble on our doorstep, okay? Will do. Where's the captain? I guess he should be up there, right? Yeah, he should have been just up there. The road should lead me right next to him, so let's see. Oh, I missed him. Okay. There he is.
I cannot tell you how pleased I am that Lady Terenes has returned to Minas Tirith.
Now that the need for safe refuge from the war has passed, but there are fresh difficulties to replace the old ones, Florisita. A group of dwarves have come from Zahar with a proposal, but I am not certain I have the authority to grant it. Perhaps you will speak with them, since you have come lately from the king. You may better know his mind and what he would think of their proposal. They are to the southeast and intend to survey the buildings of Tumladen. Okay? Let's see how far off they are. Oh, just down the road. The doors from Zahar. Ah, you cautiously. Ah, here they are. Oh, bow. Okay.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And I
trust you speak with the king's own authority.
The captain with whom we spoke earlier did not, and he spent many words telling us so, wasting his time and our own. I am pleased you have taken his place. My fellows and I were sent here by Hamisar, ruler of the Temener folk who dwell in Zahar, stronghold of the White Mountains. Long have we worked alongside the people of Gondor, helping to repair and rebuild their cities, but the recent devastation is worse than any in our memory and requires a good deal more effort and resources if it is to be made right. To that end, Hamisar wishes to send more crafters and dedicate more blocks of stone to the work. Defare, Seteniel, and I have come to survey the needs of the refuge. Can you assure us that the king of Gondor will give us appropriate payment for any work we here perform? You tell Astium that King Alessar is known for his fair dealings, and he greatly desires that Gondor be restored. The dwarf smiles broadly. Then he will not regret hiring the Temener dwarves of Zahar, my new friend. Let us continue deeper into the refuge and see how much work will be required. Okay. Alright. Jeez, excuse us. Now you emerge from your mountains, huh, man? This way? Calm down, dwarves.
I hope the King of Gondor appreciates your work on his behalf.
For
Most of his folk may not.
Would they think to aid us if our stronghold was directly threatened, while their own towns and villages were not? I know the answer, though they believe otherwise. Thank you for helping us here keep the peace. I will bring my report back to Hamaster and will tell him that the king has for now agreed to these repairs. Excuse me, everyone. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Okay, our price will be fair and the friendship between our folk. Well, there is more to be repaired than just stone, it seems. Will you convey an invitation to your king on Hamaster's behalf? He is welcome to visit us at Farouk Zahar at his earliest convenience. After all, it is one thing to do business between reliable intermediaries such as you and I, but when rulers can be face to face, it seems to me much more can be accomplished better and more quickly. Okay. So we'll talk to the captain first, and then we'll check out the bear and orc situation.
Not surprised to hear your report.
For I have heard the mutterings around Tumladen. The folk here wonder why the doors of the doors remained shut during the war and only opened when the danger has passed. I say they wonder, but that is not the truth. They know the reason and resent the doors for it. Where was this help when it might have saved lives? I know each folk must look after its own, but we could have used the assistance of Farouk Zahar before now. It is good you prevented the insults from turning to bloodshed. We have seen enough of it this year, at least. Even if the Temer stayed safely in their mountains and saw none, you now you go now to see King Alessar in Peligir. Tell him of the agreement you brokered with Frug Zahar, and also that the refuge of Tumladen stands strong. Its purpose fulfilled, and with good fortune, it will not need to be used again for many years. Okay. Alright, we're going to do the Den of Intent first. Alright, so we gotta be careful because they want us to do bears. But yeah, up here. The guy said it was north, right? The cave was north. Maybe it's here. Scrollman's Cleave. Okay. That might be it, because we went there last time. And there were orcs there, but no one was... Okay. It might be there. Maybe. Okay. Graphaleg can be found north of Tumladen. Okay. Well, no, I guess that's not it, because this is not Graphaleg. This is Scrollman's Cleave. So let's go north of... Let's zoom out a little bit. Where am I at? Here? Oh, maybe that little dot there. Okay, maybe that there. Yes. Alright. I don't think there's an exit this way. Maybe there is. We'll see if there's an exit. I don't think so. I think we have to reach higher ground. Nope. Great Hall of Tumladen. Alright, no, we can't get through. But look at this. Somebody sits here. Alrighty. Alright. Wrong. No, I don't want Reminiscing Dragon. You know what we should do? Sorry. We're gonna fight bears. We should do the Red Peyton Skeleton of Death Horse. Alright. Fear me, fear Florisita. Alright. So. Yeah, we have to reach higher ground. Okay. Alright, I think we gotta leave the main way, okay. How do we get there? Let's try going this way. Okay. Oh, the little cubs. Oh. Sorry, cubbies. Sorry. Oh, and those cubs didn't even count. Oh, it's yellow. I don't have to worry about the crows. Okay. Alright. They don't attack right away. Oh, Corsair Sniper. They attack right away. And a Raider. Guessing. Oh, maybe here. Ah, that's the wrong thing. Here's the matron. Okay, gotta find Zarzag or whoever that is. Now there should be a cave. Where's the cave? Oh, here. What's this? There it is. Cave should be this way. Ooh. got a lot of wound, got a lot of wound. These don't help me. Maybe a little bit. Yeah. Alright. There it is. I think all I need to do is find the matron. I gotta love the fog of war. Too bad these cubs attack. I wouldn't attack them if... But you know what? If they didn't attack, I wouldn't attack them. But you know what? They grow up. And they remember. And they will come down to Tumladen to exact their revenge of their young memory of trauma. So we might as well just end them now. Because they grow up and remember. There he is. What happens if I do this? Oh, I know what skills I'm missing over here. My single AoE ones. Oopsie. There, he's dead. Gotta get these matrons. Oh my goodness, a lot more than I expected. Oh well. Alrighty. Sometimes you just gotta close your eyes and hit shing shing. Alright, let's talk to Calder. See, look, he just attacks. Look at that. Alright. Sorry, little guy. Let's just run. Let's just run. We'll just run. We'll just run. And I run so far away. Alright. Let's see if I can just run through. Whee! I'm just sliding along. Whee! Alrighty. This way, I guess. Oh, we gotta get the Scarn. We need to get the Scarn. Anyone want to fight me for the Scarn? No? That's what I thought. Sure, chase after me, but once I turn around, you run back. That's how it is, the life of Florescita. Fear Florescita. Fear the name of Florescita. That's right. I think this is where I came from. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, here we are. Yay! So this, I think Kudor's this way. Yep, maybe contemplating jumping off the bridge. I don't know why he's there. What are you doing there, Kudor? Yes. I don't know. Anyway.
What can I do for you?
A job well done, Floricita. With Zargraz gone and Graphile clear, the townsfolk can walk freely in peace. Tumladen thanks you this day. Alright. And then so I think we will end the video there. What's this? Don't know. Okay. Think we'll end the video there. I'll clean up my bags offline. Oh my goodness, I took damage, didn't I? Did I take my little subscriber jug? Anyway. Yeah, I guess I did. I thought I took it, but oh well. I don't know. Anyway. I forgot. What's this? Flickering title ring. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, I'll equip that too offline. Alright, so thank you all for watching, everyone. If you happen to like the video, feel free to hit that like, subscribe, bell notification. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. Next time, we will go to Pelagir and talk to King Alesser, and I'm sure there will be other quests there. And I think that's where that one little hobbit, with the, oh, I think she has a quest too, maybe. Oh, she has a little quest line herself, I think. That wants to be a cook or something and all that stuff that we did last time. Anyway, I'm just rambling on. But yeah, we're going to go to Pelagir next time, do some questing. If you happen to like the video, again, hit that like, subscribe, bell notification. And again, if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. And see you all next time in Pelagir. Take care.